Alright everybody, how's it going? ALTX here bringing you some more NR2003 2020 season. This is round 7 rolling into Texas Motor Speedway. A wide racetrack and high speeds. Should have provided a good show today. 67 laps around this track. It's going to be a little bit of a longer race than some of the others this season. Some of them are like 67 laps, some of them 47 laps. Just me today doing commentary. Nick, I think he's asleep. I guess, I don't know. But maybe I'll be a little bit more serious if it's just me. I don't know. You get some memey, stupid commentary, and you get some not so memey, stupid commentary. Anyways, before we get into anything else, we're going to take a look at the point standings. I realize that I've been neglecting to show the points in like any of the races. So it might be, now that they're starting to develop, it might be a little bit worth it. Chase Elliott's actually been leading points for quite some time. Surprisingly enough, he did have Bowman right behind him, but Bowman has since been dropping. Joey Logano, however, has closed it up to 2 points behind Elliott. And if this gives you an idea of how inconsistent Boyer's been, 2 victories, but he's third in points. And those are his only 2 top 10s. But he also has 2 poles, so it's fine right now. We're 7 races in after today. And then Hendrick cars, Bowman and Byron rounding out the top 5 in points. Then there's Eric Jones, Kyle Larson, Kyle Busch, Jimmy Johnson, and Ryan Blaney 10th. Then we'll go Hamlin, Truex, Kurt Busch, Kevin Harvick, Ross Chastain, and Brad Keselowski. That's your top 16 in regular points. But we've got Ross Chastain down here. Hello. So what we're going to do here, we got a little playoff grid. Yeah. So this goes first. I think I got this sorted first by wins. And then after wins, I want to say playoff points. But then if we're like that, then Eric Jones and Ross Chastain would be up there. So I think it's by wins, by points, and then playoff points? I'm not really entirely sure how I did this, but I'll figure it out. Basically, Clint Bowyer sits atop the grid with 2 wins. Oh no, it's not even by playoff. Yeah. I don't even know. You can't really do a chase grid right now because the chase grid, you have the 2,000 points plus the playoff points added in, so it's whatever. Let's get this show on the road. That's enough of that. So you already got the sequence down to 5 seconds for the command. Nick will not be ruining it this time. We will have a race command to fire the engines.
Drivers, start your engines.
And there it is. So I'm just going to go ahead and roll through the starting lineup real quick. In the back row, tail in the field is BJ McLeod and Reed Sorensen. We've got Daniel Suarez and Joey Gase. John Hunter Nemechek and J.J. Yaley, Chad Fincham, Brennan Poole, Austin Dillon, Matt DiBenedetto, Brad Keselowski, Justin Haley, Chris Buescher, Quinn Hoff, Timmy Hill, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. What? Alright, so the starting order's not changed. I just redid that, because last I checked, they're not supposed to wreck coming out of pit road. But where were we? Yes. William Byron and Corey LaJoie, Chase Elliott and Kyle Busch, Bubba Wallace and Cole Custer finally not qualifying in the very back. Ty Dillon, Joey Logano, Brennan Gaughan with a great starting spot, Eric Jones, Christopher Bell and Martin Truex Jr., Ross Chastain in the 77 with Kevin Harvick under him, the 34 of Michael McDowell and the 8 of Tyler Reddick, Ryan Preece and Ryan Blaney, all the Ryans right there, Ryan Newman, Clint Bowyer starting on the 4th row, Kurt Busch starting 6th, Alex Bowman starting 5th, Eric Morilla 4th, Kyle Larson 3rd, and on the outside of the pole, position is Jimmy Johnson, and winning the pole, his first of the year, Denny Hamlin. That is your blown through, and I don't really care about it starting lineup. I cannot wait until this race is over. I'm going to go get some ice cream while I do the points. Points are kind of hard to add together. So, coming out of turn 4 for the last time under pace laps, the only time under pace laps, unless we get caution, we probably will. Denny Hamlin leads him down, 48 to his outside, and the rest of the field in tow. And we are racing in the Lone Star State. And just scramble back up here to Hamlin easily separated himself from the 48 early, although he's got Larson right on his tail. That outside lane is not where you want to be on this track. It's very much a 1.5 lane track. As I say that, Hamlin goes up high, or Larson seizes the opportunity. Larson's going to go right to the lead. There goes your front row out the window. Kyle Larson through to lead the first lap of the race. And he's got Alex Bowman right behind him. Take another wide shot of the field. He actually got moved up the track a little bit. Ooh, Bowman just barely cuts in behind him. Larson's going to hold that lead, but he's got Clint Boyer coming up his inside. It's all about that inside lane. You see these guys here, they can hold it up there, but if that inside lane gets to moving, then it's really bad news for all of them. Ooh, contact there between what it looks like McDowell and Brennan Gaughan. Lots of three-wide action going on, really dicey and scary. Larson trying to defend the lead from Clint Boyer. Boyer got a great shot from Blaney there, and he's actually going to get a run off and get under Kyle Larson. And we could see the third lane change of the day. And doesn't look like there's much Kyle Larson can do. That's going to put Clint Boyer through to the lead. He's taking Ryan Blaney with him. As Larson falls back, here's your pole sitter, Denny Hamlin, by the way. Already, oh, his teammate Eric Jones putting a good move on him. Jones probably fueled after his epic duel with Kyle Busch to go out there and get another, well, not get another, have another shot at a victory and try and get a win. And he's wasting no time today. Oh, he's really working over Denny Hamlin. He did get to his quarter panel. As far as contact goes, I don't think any was made. They definitely cut it close. Back at the front, Ryan Blaney has since taken over the lead from Clint Boyer. Not quite clear yet. He's got him now. Got a great run through the center there. So Field files through turn 3 and 4. Most of the 3Y has been dissipated. It's a lot of single file action. Blaney actually, surprisingly, he gapped the field a bit. Boyer got a huge run off the corner. Boyer's going to dive under him and try and take the race lead back. Blaney's going to try and stick with him on the outside. Oh, pace car's out. We got a caution. Oh, that's the 51 of Joey Gase. 15 of Brendan Poole. Looks like some hard impacts, but there is a race back we have to cover. So we'll look at the replay in a second. Boyer under Blaney. Boyer's going to have that preferred line on the inside. Blaney with maybe a small run. And Boyer's going to lead that lap. And he will control the field on the restart unless he loses anything under some possible pit strategy. The 48 fought his way back to third. The 20 up to fourth. Tyler Reddick rounds out your top 5. And Denny Hamlin continued to plummet. So while they get pit stops and whatever they want to do sorted out, let's go take a look at the replay for the first caution of the race. Take a look at what happened here. Right there was the initial contact. Fincham washes right up into him. And at that point, the 51, they're all out of control. Unfortunately, Joey Gase loses control of his vehicle, slams that inside wall, and he has got nowhere to go. He takes Brennan Poole with him. Absolutely cleans Brennan Poole out. Some monstrous impacts. Driver's side for Gase. And look at the car lift up off the ground. That is absolutely insane. 200 miles per hour going into the corner for Brennan Poole as well. Those are some heavy impacts. And we will get a full-time replay of that real quick. Now here you can see it live. Yeah, they get to beating and banging like that. The 49s can't really keep it down there. Altisen spin into the field. And it's just fast. Whoa, goodness. That is the most vicious impact of the season. And it's not even close. Yeah, there's no way Brennan Poole would have seen this one coming. Wow. Gee, I thought it was going to be later. I didn't see it coming. My God, that's brutal. I'm over with Timmy Hill. As soon as he sees Joey Gase disappear, he knows something's about to happen. And gone like the wind. We will take you back live for the restart and update you on anything that happened on pit road over the break. Back live at Texas, and I can tell you that the whole field took 4 freshies because the top 3 stayed the same, and they came down and took 4 tires. Although Ryan Blaney's got a little bit of right side damage. I'm going to try and show it to you. I don't know if I can. Here we go. Let me try this. No, I can't free camera it. Right, whatever. Here, right here, you'll be able to see it. You're right. I don't know if you can actually see it if the damage is visible. I think it looks a little knocked in. I don't know. I'll go show. Yeah, it's a little knocked in. I'll go show you what happened. Little pit road running. You see Newman's coming into his box, and oh, I didn't know they hit the right front. Nonetheless, he's going to get out with the lead. Just have to see how that damage affects his race car. I didn't even think about it. Eric Jones was actually up in second place. A really strong pit stop by them. He jumps Clint Boyer, and Boyer falls back to fourth. Kevin Harvick up to fifth. Through the pit stops, Tyler Reddick in sixth, Kyle Larson seventh, William Byron eighth, Denny Hamlin ninth, and Kurt Busch rounds out the top 10 of the field. All single file, and as expected, Brennan Poole and Joey Gase are okay, and also out of the race. So points-wise, they're not okay, but other than that, we've still got 40 healthy race cars. The only ones with dents are Ryan Newman's and Ryan Blaney's, and we'll see just how bad that damage is for them. But for the time being, we do have a race to restart. Pace car pulls on, and we are racing again on lap 11 as Eric Jones gets a really good start, and he already took a peek under Ryan Blaney as if to try and go under him to maybe pass him, but thought better of it and decided to stay tucked in behind him. Now, just because Ryan Blaney loses the lead, if he does lose the lead, doesn't mean that does not mean that it's his damage. As there goes Eric Jones to the inside, looking good already. And it looks like he's going to take the lead. Johnson looking to thread the needle. Instead gets jumped by Clint Boyer, and Boyer's bringing his teammate with him. As they all come across the stripe, it was Eric Jones leading that lap, but here comes Clint Boyer back on the inside with support from Kevin Harvick. And is it even support if your teammate goes under you? No, Harvick going for the lead. It's every man for himself. By the way, he's racing. Oh, wait, no, that's right. Ryan Blaney's got the damage. So Clint Boyer's found his way back to the lead. Harvick looks like he's going to clear him. Oh, really tight off the corner there. Looking throughout the field to see if there's any wrecks. I don't see anything. Looks good. So Kevin Harvick has let the world know that he's here to race for a victory. Ooh, about to be four wide there. Chastain thought about it. Kurt was backed off, and it didn't happen. Kevin Harvick got to one of the bigger leads we've seen so far this race. Kyle Larson behind him. Coming on to lap 14 of 67. As the field all dives down into turn 1. 200 plus miles an hour, right? I think that's how fast they're going. I don't know. Judging by the way Blaney's racing, I think he's fine. It might be hurting them a little bit. They fell back to 5th, but they haven't fallen back a ton. Doesn't appear to be any major issues, but there's definitely a little something there. Slowing them for sure. In the middle of the corners, it looks like the most. Harvick still out front of Kyle Larson. Larson stalking him, running identical lap times, and it is 200 plus. I don't know what I was thinking. Johnson through to 3rd. Hamlin working his way back up to 4th, actually completing a pass on the outside, or defending one, I don't know, but he did hook it around the top and make it work. Eric Jones in 5th after jockeying for the lead a little bit. And behind him is his teammate, Truex, with a huge push from Alex Bowman as they're side by side for that spot. And then speaking of, there's Bowman and Chastain behind them, running 8th. And then after that, it's pretty much a melee for who's in the top 10. It's pretty packed up there. Eric Jones lost a lot of ground on that deal. He's going the wrong way fast. They had a little burst of speed, but now they've got Ross Chastain under them. Ross Chastain, who has been pretty much all over the field. He runs 6th and finishes 28th in the same race, which I don't think is really... Whoa, look out! Blaney gets turned. Elliott pancakes the wall and takes Boyer with him. They've got a huge accident on the front stretch. There's more cars involved. Kyle Busch, Chris Buescher, Joey Logano, and oh my god, the field piles in. That is a lot of damage in wrecked race cars. I can't even begin to tell you how quickly that developed, and who's going to be out. Lots of strong cars involved. Chase Elliott with major damage. Clint Boyer looking for somebody. Oh my goodness, and I think Ryan Blaney too. There's Chase Elliott. Wow, Chase Elliott was destroyed. He was just working his way up the field. Kyle Busch involved with some pretty serious damage. Are they racing back here? No, they're not. Well, that took out a lot of race cars. I think Ryan Blaney got... Oh, goodness. Look out, boys. Hey, they're still wrecking over here. Oh, my goodness. Did they wreck on the backstretch? Any of our leaders get damage? Oh, no, Larson ran into him. He'll be fine. There's no damage. What on earth just happened? This AI is something else, I tell you. Alright, well. Let's go look at a replay. So we already had our helicopter cam. This battle was for 11th, it looks like. And Christopher Bell, oh, he just washes up into Chase Elliott. And unfortunately, Chase can't go anywhere. He's going to hook Ryan Blaney. Blaney's going to come down, and Elliott goes right back up the track. Hits that outside wall, and what a hit. Oh, he goes up on his side. And these guys, Newman barely scripted by Bubba and Keselowski, and Custer with no damage. Unfortunately, these guys had nowhere to go. McDowell, Kyle Busch, Joey Logano. Kurt Busch smacks the ball trying to get by. If you're on the inside there, it looks like you might have been able to get away, but man, these guys have nowhere to go. They're going 200 miles an hour, and this happened so suddenly. To see Buescher catch some serious air. Chris Buescher cannot catch a break this season. We'll take a look at full speed and get you some onboard angles too. See Clint Bowyer's view of the wreck. At this point, he's just hoping Chase Elliott. Oh man, there's nothing he can do about that. And then he just sees the chaos. There's nothing that can be done about that. Got Kyle Busch running an uncharacteristically low P22 at the time of the incident. And then, you see Chase Elliott's car pop up in the air, and he's hard on the brakes here. It's just, he gets totally caught up in it. And then, oh my goodness, the back end of the field just pretty much piles in. Get one more bird's eye angle of the incident. Huge smack to the wall there by Chase Elliott. And then here the field carries on to pile in. Just nowhere for anyone to go. Everybody there with it. Corey LaJoie actually got it pretty clean, but oh my goodness. It's going to be an expensive damage report after this. We'll take you back live for the restart in just a second. Oh, that sucked. I was going to get an angle at the start-finish line. Well, welcome back to Texas Motor Speedway. Lots of cars out of this race, and as you can see, lots of modifieds a lap down making their way to the front. That is going to make things torment for the leaders. But here we go. You can see Eric Almirola, Brennan Gaughan, Chase Elliott, Chris Buescher, Justin Haley, BJ McLeod, and Matt DiBenedetto add their names to the retirees. Now we have 33 cars left, and God knows how many don't have damage. Let's see. If you're off the lead lap, then you got damage. Keselowski actually has some rear end. Doesn't look like they took a lot of time to fix that. So we go all the way back. These guys have damage. So I think there's only about 15 healthy cars left. Some of these guys have damage, and they're carrying on still on the lead lap. But wow. Clint Bowyer's got damage. Ryan Blaney actually has a little bit of back end. Actually got away relatively clean. Back at the front here, we have the survivors of the carnage so far. Kevin Harvick, Jimmy Johnson, Alex Bowman, Chastain, and Truex Jr. make up your top 5. William Byron running 6th with some nose damage. Eric Jones, clean, 7th. Kyle Larson with a little crinkle, you can see it, 8th. Denny Hamlin, 9th. And Brad Keselowski rounds out that top 10. As we go back green, it's going to be really interesting to see how the field gets around these lappers. As Harvick takes us back, we are racing once again in Texas. Second restart of the day, third start of the evening. I don't even know what I'm saying. Shut up. Kevin Harvick immediately taking to that bottom lane, getting clear of that lapper, Timmy Hill, leaving the 48 up high to deal with him. And as the field all roars out of turn 2, or what's left of it, it's going to be about getting around this lap traffic. Johnson's through. Bowman still working on it. There's Chastain splitting Joey Logano, going under him. Really aggressive move to try and get around it fast. And as you can see, the field is getting totally fractured and divided up by this. Further back, Truex, Jones, Larson, Hamlin, the next group to try and get by Logano. Keselowski seems to be keeping up just fine, actually. Despite his damage, Kyle Busch is going to be an awful racy. He's still got a car that can contend if he can get back in the lead lap. And we got this mess back here. Got 3 wide has not been very safe at all coming up that turn. Doesn't look like the 54 has enough pace to even keep it consistent. Back at the front, it is Kevin Harvick and Jimmy Johnson that have pulled a gap on the field due to the lap car separation, although I think Kevin's car is a little bit better than Jimmy's, seeing how they make it through the corner and which line they run. Bowman's catching them at a very rapid pace, actually. So a lot of the Chevys seem to have benefited from recent incidents. We've got 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. 2 Ganassi, 2 Hendrick at the front. And Bowman was over 2/10 quicker than both Johnson and Harvick that time. Larson, actually 3/10 quicker than them. Oh, I think we might have had some guys stay out. That's right. Okay, yeah, Bowman and Larson are on fresh tires. That's right. These guys took fuel only. Well, that explains a ton. Yeah, Johnson, nope. And they're going to be by Harvick soon enough. That time around, both of them 2/10 faster. Larson's just, oh my goodness. Larson's faster than him. He's blown the doors off of him. Kyle Larson already with one. Does he have a win? Yeah, Kyle Larson already with one victory this season. Looking for another one. A great strategy call, although we are just not even halfway through. That's going to be a long video. We are not even halfway through this thing. The race has been slowed down big time by the cautions. There's not a whole lot of cars left, so it wouldn't shock me if we go flag to flag from here on out. So Larson's on the inside of Harvick, and he should not have any problem. He's going to drive it right around him. Kyle Larson through to the lead. Alex Bowman and Martin Truex Jr. are right there. Looks like hitting on the last stop was the right call. Or I'm sorry, taking tires was the right call. Harvick's doing everything he can to hold his own, but you see Bowman's getting the same run he does. Run half a lane lower, you can't beat that. Both cars are going 194 in the corners and one's a lane lower. You know, it's a shorter way around. Harvick fighting back on the outside. Bowman had to check up there. It's inevitable, though. The outside works a lot better in 1 and 2 than this 3 and 4. Harvick's got nothing here. And sure, I was going to say he's got something maybe, but Bowman's just got to pull down there. And now with Truex following him, Bowman's clear for second. Truex following him through. Hoping to also benefit from Harvick struggling out there. He did not get through it good, so Martin Truex Jr. follows Alex. Ooh, he was going to clear himself. He didn't do it. He'll get it this time. So with that sorted out, let's see how the rest of the field's doing. Johnson and Hamlin, your front row, ironically enough, next to each other. 5th and 6th, Chastain 7th. Eric Jones in 8th. And look at that, Brad Keselowski, surprisingly racy despite the back end being mangled. And how about Bubba Wallace? Surviving the wreck, starting real deep in the field, and here he is in 10th place. If he just keeps it clean and they go mistake-free, he could net himself a really good top 10 finish here and keep himself within that bubble fight for the playoffs. William Byron 11th. Kyle Busch, you know, the wreck's good for them in terms of relative field position, but he's a lap down, so it doesn't mean much. But he seems to have enough speed to get that top 15 at least. There's Austin Dillon. There he is, 12th. Cole Custer, 13th. Ryan Blaney, 14th, was running at the front. Very competitive. Newman and Hemrick fighting for P15. And we've got Christopher Bell, Ty Dillon, John Hunter, Nemechek. Stenhouse running out the top 20. There's Daniel Suarez running exactly where he needs to be to just collect enough points to stay in the mix. Stay in the top 30. Larson's beginning to stretch his lead out as Bowman looks to the inside of Martin Truex Jr. Looks like he's going to get to his quarter panel here. Truex leaves the door open. As we come up on the halfway point, he goes by True Bowman. Oh, again, they really want to come up in front of their opponents. There he gets him. We got lap traffic. Oh, Larson really has to check up for the lap traffic. That is not good. His lead pretty much just got wiped away. He's got to hope the same thing happens to Bowman. But Bowman's going to catch him on the straights. He's going to get a lot. Oh, that's interesting. Lap traffic becoming a factor here. Damage traffic. Oh, Chastain almost ran into him trying to get by him and keep his momentum going. That was close. Oh, Bubba Wallace goes under Eric Jones. He's going to use that 34 as a pick, and he's going to take P9. He's going to move there. Jones running him up the track. That's not... I mean, he's not happy. He is not happy with him. Kyle Larson, despite being held up, looks like he's going to maintain that lead. And we've got more lap traffic ahead. Now, this one just about as slow as the last one. Could Kyle Larson get held up by this one, too? Looks like should be able to go right under. Oh, my God. He takes the line away. Of course. There goes Bowman. Except I don't know if Bowman can go under him. He's going to have to make it 3 wide. Whoa, look out. Truex right up to him, and we've got a battle for the lead out of nowhere. Thanks to the lap car. Chad Fincham, the next guy, and he is way far ahead. Larson's car is so hooked up, though, despite the fact that Bowman caught right up. He's already gapping him again. Hamlin fighting his way back towards the front under teammate Martin Truex Jr. going for the 3rd spot. Brad Keselowski's actually passing his way up the field. I'm surprised. Bubba Wallace up to 8 as car number 48 goes the wrong direction, along with Eric Jones. Both We're about to fall outside the top 10. Austin Dillon's making his way up through the field. Back to the front. Kyle Larson stretching it out on Alex Bowman. Credit One Machine is looking racy today. And they've got a little bit of a dent on that hood even. There's a little gap. And I like... you can't see from that angle. Whatever, it's fine. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Maybe the engine's just so big it pushes the hood up. They've got extra horsepower or something. But they've almost ran into lap cars twice, and he's still pulling this kind of gap. Speaking of lap cars, we got a couple coming up, so it's pretty much just crashed race cars scattered throughout the track. So it's not over yet. So the top 5 seem to have separated themselves from the rest of the field. That's Brad Keselowski in the 6th position. Wow, I'm surprised with a damaged car like that all tore up. He has passed his way all the way up to 6th. It's quite an impressive run by him. Truex looking back under his teammate. Swap for the 3rd place position again. That time around, Kyle Larson runs a 27.859, and sure enough, he's stretching by just a wee bit. Keselowski is slower, but not that much slower. Eric Jones up to the top 10. Made his way back around. Johnson. And there's Byron behind him. And then it's pretty spread out after that, so we're just going to keep it up here. Dillon. Wow, Austin Dillon looking strong today. He was way back there in like 15th or 16th. I don't know what the deal was. But here he is. Just made the passer 6th on Brad Keselowski. Meanwhile, back at the front, Bowman has not really shown much in terms of going up there and getting Larson. I don't think he can do all that much. And I'm actually kind of surprised they actually ran the exact same lap time. So if not even, Larson's faster. This could be pretty big. Oh, he gets stuck behind him. He actually doesn't have to check up that much. He's gonna push Chad. He's gonna push Chad Fincham through. Not that much he can do there. Bowman's gonna try to split him, I guess. Oh my goodness! And Larson once again. Oh, they have to check up Truex because under Bowman, Truex uses the lappers as a pick, and he's gonna get around both of them. Martin Truex Jr. up to the 2nd spot. Very sneaky move right there. They all lost some time to it, but that gives Truex some momentum and puts him through to 2nd place. Although Bowman's going to get right back under him, and it looks like he'll just take it right back. Hey, GeForce Game Ready Driver. I downloaded that like twice. What do you want from me? NVIDIA, go away. I have your drivers. It's okay. Everything's fine. Truex holding his own on the outside. Does the outside lane come in later? Wow, look at that. Truex was able to hang on to a position running the outside. I'm surprised, honestly. Oh, wow. Larson caught another lap car. Still ran a little bit faster that time. They are nose to tail here. Bump drafting, if you will. You see the rest of the field catching these lappers. Saw the 34 coming back onto the track. Could we have pit stops coming pretty soon? Oh, they're 3 wide. I should have been up here. My bad. Oh, Truex almost in the wall. That was tight. That was very close. He backs out of it, saves his race car, saves his race, but he loses a lot of ground in the process. Now Denny Hamlin's up to 2nd. These guys are fighting, and Larson's just stretching it out. Up to 6.5 tenths on his lead. On lap 44 of 67, coming to 23 to 24 to go this time. We should start seeing some of those green flag pit stops. And there we go. Alex Bowman comes to pit road. Austin Dillon, Jimmy Johnson, Quinn Hoff. And it looks like that is going to be those are the only takers this time around. Got some stragglers in the back, but they're not as important. So Larson, if he's smart, he's going to pit this lap before Boyer can slow him down and he loses any more time. Oh my God, what happened? He went way up the track. I don't know if that's what he wanted to do. Oh, it's because Boyer was pitting. Oh, and everybody else pits. Well, that's interesting. Stenhouse, Jones, Larson all stay out. Blaney stays out. I think Blaney might have been on pit road. And what is Ty Dillon doing? Goodness gracious. .43 and the 66 just about made contact on pit road. It'll be interesting here to see Alex Bowman coming out. Where's the race leader? Was Alex Bowman was not. Where's Kyle? Oh, Larson pitting. Larson hasn't been in yet. That's right. Larson should be in now. Or is he? Is Kyle Larson still not on? Wow, Kyle Larson really stretching it. He still hasn't been on pit road. If he gets a caution, he could trap a lot of guys a lap down. And he's coming this time. There we go. I think after he pits, everybody will have been on and off pit road. And if we go through, there's Hamlin. And here the field kind of starts to converge back together. Bowman very easily through there. He's going to probably have the lead when it all cycles through. There goes Larson coming out of his pit box, I think. I don't think he has not made a stop yet. Oh my God, what? Kyle Larson. Okay. Wow, that's definitely interesting. We'll have to see if that affects Kyle Larson. So he hasn't made a stop yet. That was unlapping going on. This is your top 5, really. Where's Bowman? Oh, this is Bowman. Okay. Well, he's going to gain a lot of time from staying out. And Larson had a lot of trouble getting into his box. So Larson actually is probably going to definitely, for sure, lose the lead and then some. But if that damage doesn't hinder him too bad, he might be able to storm back and gain it all back. This is huge if he gets out and races with these guys. Austin Dillon through to third. How about that? Larson does. They're all going to go around him except for Truex. Truex is going to get held up. How about Austin Dillon through to the third position? That is a big thing for that race team. Bowman's got the lead for now by a large sum, 2 seconds plus. But look out, because Kyle Larson, he's got some left side damage. I don't know how much it's going to hurt him, but he has got by far the freshest tires in the field. So we'll see what he does with that. Currently holding the 6th position. These guys are battling, but what they need to be doing is not battling, going up there and trying to catch that 88 car. It's very weird. The Hendrick cars seem to have started off really strong this season. Unprecedented, I would say. I wasn't expecting it. The way I got the rating set up, the Hendrick cars have the 4th best equipment behind Gibbs, Penske, and Stewart-Haas. Obviously, we know they don't have the best driver. I mean, they're good, but, you compare the roster to the Gibbs roster. I think Gibbs, by far, has the best roster in NASCAR. Penske roster is pretty awesome. Stewart-Haas roster is solid. And the Hendrick roster is overall pretty young. And then there's Jimmy Johnson, who, he's old. He's good, but he's not what he used to be. So by definition, washed up. And although I do say this, the guys behind Bowman are catching him. Hamlin is reeling him in lap by lap. That time by for Bowman a 27.457 and a 27.348. So about a tenth a lap. That is not enough time. At this rate, he's only going to catch him. He's going to need some help from lap traffic. He's going to have to hope he can get by Ryan Preece pretty soon here. Fortunately, he's going to have the low line when he needs it. Going to go right around, and that's going to help him for sure gain some time on Bowman. 27.482 and a 27.360. So another 10th, little over a tenth off that time for Denny Hamlin. So he's catching him, but he's got to be catching faster than this. And do my eyes deceive me? That is the damaged and battered race car, Brad Keselowski, up to the 2nd position, it seems. Bowman catching the 0-0 of Quinn Hoff. Looks like he's going to have the inside, and he's going to be able to go right around him. Just looking at lap times, 27.725. Oh, we got slowed down by something. Keselowski really pulled it in that time. 27.415. Got down to 1.3 seconds. Oh, did he check up? Oh, no, he had to check up at the corner. Or else he was probably going to run into the door of the 34. Well, that hurts him. Damn. I want to see a race. Come on, go up there, get him. He recovers nicely. He is really, really hauling. Wow. 27.659, and despite getting held up, he pulls another 10th. At the rate he's going, if he can gain more than a tenth a lap, he's going to catch Alex Bowman, but can he pass him is the big question. Fortunately, he's also going to catch the 0-0 on the straight. As you see Harvick pushing the 48, Truex Jr. loses ground. Hamlin now going the wrong way fast, and it looks like the damage, unfortunately, has hindered Kyle Larson to a large degree. Whoa, hang on to it, Johnson. Oh, my goodness. Harvick was trying to push him by the 0-0 off the corner and almost turned him, but Johnson with an incredible save. Oh, my goodness. I was really going to be sad if we had a caution. I want to see Keselowski get up here I want to see him battle Alex Bowman for this win. And at the rate things are going, it looks like it might happen. Could Bowman possibly be saving his tires? I don't think he has that much fresher or not fresher tires. Is there a caution? No, there's no caution. I thought there was a caution. Is it possible Bowman's just saving his tires? If Keselowski's catching at an alarming rate, could Keselowski get up to his back end and then just hit the gas, floor it, and absolutely run away with it? I meant Bowman run away with it once Keselowski gets to Bowman's bumper. That's what I mean. Because if you look at the speed, oh my goodness, the speed difference in the corner is absurd. Holy moly, he's visibly gaining that much. Plus another 3/10. I mean, hey, at this rate, it might not even be a battle. If this is really how it's going, Keselowski might just blow right past Alex Bowman and take the win himself. And what an impressive run for the 2-car. Look at the back end of that thing. It is destroyed. I am shocked they are not going any slower than they already are. That time, not a whole lot faster than Bowman, but he is going to be faster. He is gaining. He's got plenty of time here. 9 to go this time. Cuts it down by another 2/10. And man, it's looking like he's really good in 1 and 2. That time again, you can visibly see him pull on Alex Bowman. Still the field jockeying for position, all behind Kevin Harvick. Are the tires starting to even out? I don't really see as much gain from the 2-car. Bowman ran a little bit faster than previously. He still lost time. Not a whole lot. Here's the 48 up to 3rd place. Hamlin fighting back. Austin Dillon's good run seems to be stalling out. He just lost the 7th position to Kyle Larson. And look out, guys. We got a lot of lap traffic by a lot. 2 cars, and that totally changed the course of the race. We could see Martin Truex Jr. win if these guys get caught up enough. 7 to go this time. Keselowski just closes it up by a little under half a tenth that time. Bowman taking the bottom line to just get ready to get around them. Keselowski is able to take that second line because he doesn't have lap cars immediately in front of him, and he gains a ton of time by doing that. Now he's right up to the He's right up to the back bumper of Alex Bowman. He's going to go under him, and Bowman might get stuck behind Logano. Side by side for the lead. Brad Keselowski carrying his damaged race car through to the lead, and uses Logano as a pick. Bowman falling back to 3rd now, stuck behind Logano, as Johnson's going to follow Keselowski through the corner. And now Harvick's under Bowman, 3 wide. Look out, here comes Chad Fincham. Gonna have to get around him too. Oh, almost contact between Keselowski. They're fighting through the lap traffic. It's now a chase. The 2, the 48, the 4, the 11, and even still the 88, all under a blanket. Here comes Johnson. It seems like Kevin Harvick's been pushing him all the way. He could almost turn him a few laps ago. Keselowski's got a good run off the corner. There goes Harvick under the 48. I think Harvick might even be the better man for this job. Side by side for 2nd. That's exactly what the 2 wants to see. He needs those guys to battle, and look at the pull he gets there because they're battling, almost dooring each other off the corner. 4 laps to go. I did not think it would come down to be this tight after 40 laps of green. The green flag stops, the wrecks, everything, and look how close it is. Harvick right on the back bumper of Brad Keselowski. It seemed like Johnson was going to be the one to go up and get it, but Harvick pretty much moved out of the way and said he's the guy. Keselowski, as impressive a drive as it's been, slides up there. Ooh, Harvick. Ooh, Keselowski almost hit the wall, but look at that. Oh, Harvick almost runs into the lapper. That's going to grant Keselowski the lead for another lap, and that might be what he needed to win the race. Look out, Larson's back. 3 wide with the 48, the 11, and the 27, trying to split the lapper of Reed Sorensen. Harvick thought the lapper was going to take a different line, and now he's only got 2 laps to get back to the back end of Brad Keselowski. That's a mouthful. And try and pass him for this win. 2 to go this time. He's got a big run, though. Harvick closing fast. He definitely has the better race car right now. Keselowski doing everything he can, picking all the right lines to try and hang on to this lead and steal the show. Don't look now. Kyle Larson's back up to 3rd. Could he be a factor? White flag coming out this time by Harvick. Half a lane lower than Keselowski. Doesn't quite get the run he's looking for. And here they come. 1 lap to go in Texas. Harvick all over the back end. He peaks low. He's looking to make the move. There he goes to the inside. Keselowski taking a defensive line. I don't think it's going to work for him. He's a little bit quicker. They're going to be side by side down the backstretch. Half a lap to go. Who's going to get it, Keselowski or Kevin Harvick? Through 3 and 4, it's going to be close. Keselowski's got a better run. It's going to be Harvick on the inside prevailing with a strong run, and he wins it with a last lap pass at Texas. And you know what the cliche is? They call him the closer. Kevin Harvick chased him all the way down, pushed the 48. They bump drafted seemingly from all the way to 9th and 10th through to the top 5, right up to the back end of Keselowski. And then he took it for himself, did exactly what he had to do, almost had the race ruined, almost ran straight into BJ McLeod, I think it was. But he got it back going quick, recovered, and just at the last second, he got under Keselowski and completed the pass as they were coming out of turn 4. What a day, what a race, what a finish. What a good green flag run. Lots of stories, lots of drama, lots of racing, lots of really good racing. As we check the final results, heartbreak for Brad Keselowski is they got involved in that wreck, drove it up to the lead, led for what seemed like was going to be the end of the race, but Kevin Harvick just got owned. We all knew Kevin Harvick had the better car at the end, and that lapper gave Keselowski a chance. It was just a matter of how long could Brad Keselowski hold him back, and looks like unfortunately the race was just one lap too long. Kyle Larson bringing it home third, Jimmy Johnson fourth, Denny Hamlin fifth. That rounds out your top 5. Alex Bowman is 6th, Martin Truex Jr. is 7th, Austin Dillon is 8th, Eric Jones is 9th, Ross Chastain finally turns his efforts into a top 10. Bubba Wallace with a solid P11 finish. William Byron 12th, Ryan Blaney 13th, Cole Custer 14th, and Ryan Newman 15th. Ty Dillon 16th, Christopher Bell 17th, John Hunter Nemechek 18th, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. 19th. Tyler Reddick's going to round out your top 20, and there you see Daniel Suarez bringing it home P21, Kyle Busch P22, Boyer P23. And you see Kurt Busch and Joey Logano. This is definitely going to shake up the points big time. Chase Elliott's going to, I think Bowman's going to have to lead because Bowman finished up there. Logano was right behind him, and Chase Elliott leading points finishes all the way down in P36. That's only a 7-point reward, so that is not good for him. Some other names, Matt Benedetto's down here, Eric Almirola's down here, and poor Chris Buescher, man. That's their 3rd DNF of the season out of 7 races, and I don't think they've had a finish better than 20th yet. They've had some decent speed, but man, they have not, and I mean they have not had the luck at all. So, I'm not going to do the points at the end. I don't feel like doing the points, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop the recording. I'm going to probably do points tomorrow or sometime before the next race and just give y'all a points update before we start the race. Yeah, you know, I really shouldn't do that. It's lame. Although it's about to be 1 a.m. and I really just don't feel like it right now. So, with that, I'm going to go ahead and sign off this one. Long video today. If y'all watched it all the way through to the end, then you are absolute champs. I love you. Thank you so much. You make this channel turn. And if you aren't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. We're getting real close. Well, at the time of recording this, we're getting real close to that 400 sub mark, and we're probably going to get past it by the time this uploads, but hey, you know what? We're trying to gain all the subs we can, so hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, comment, let me know what you think, and I will see you on the next one. Thanks, guys.